Good morning, afternoon, or good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jack the Wez with a video guide on all 33 CogTag locations for the new remaster for Gears of War Reloaded. I hope you find this video helpful and hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Okay, so starting off is going to be Act 1, Chapter 1. It's going to be 14 years after E-Day. As soon as you leave the prison cell, you're going to talk to Dom. You're going to walk forward towards the red omen and notice the CogTags on the ground. So next is going to be CogTag number 2. It's going to be after the Locust cuts through the door. You're going to kill him, turn around, you're going to see the red omen on a pillar. The CogTags will be under the catwalk next to an ammo box. The third set of CogTags are going to be directly in the next area. You're going to turn left, go up the stairs. It's going to be a Crimson Omen in front of you. Turn left, and the CogTags will be on the ground. So CogTag number 4 is going to be Act 1, Trial by Fire. After making your way into the building, you're going to turn left to find a small courtyard. A fight will take place here. You're going to notice the Crimson Omen right there. Turn to the right to find the CogTags on the ground. So again, in Act 1, Trial by Fire, Kim is going to open this doorway for you right ahead of me. You're going to enter, and there's going to be a bunch of broken pillars inside. You're going to see the Crimson Omen high up on a wall right there. You're going to walk around towards the exit of the room and find the CogTags on the left side of the door. So later on in Act 1, you're going to come to a chapter called Fish in a Barrel, where you're going to defend from emergence holes inside this well here. Once you're done with the fight, go ahead and face the Crimson Omen, turn to your left, and you're going to find the CogTags against the large wall next to a street lamp. CogTags number 7 are going to be found in the chapter Knock Knock. After you find yourself outside of the House of Sovereigns, go ahead and head towards the white van with the Crimson Omen on it, there to my right. You're going to continue forward until you come to the corner of these two walls where you'll find the CogTags on the ground. So next up in the chapter Hammer, after rescuing Coltrane, you're going to continue up the stairs, take a left at the top. You're going to continue forward, take a right into this long corridor. Instead of turning right to begin the chapter, go ahead and turn around, and you're going to find the CogTags on the right behind this wooden display case. So again, in the chapter Hammer, a little later, you're going to kill your second Sita with the Hammer of Dawn. Go through these doorways to the left to what looks like some kind of church. You're going to see the omen on the wall right there. Go ahead and head up these stairs, go through the next set of doors. You're going to go down the stairs where you're going to find a body. That's going to be Rojas. The CogTags are going to be to the right in this little nook. So your last 3 CogTags are going to be found in the chapter China Shop. After the cutscene with the Berserker, you're going to go ahead and turn around and walk towards this fire over here. Turn to your right to find the CogTags of the gear who is just ripped to shreds. So again, in the chapter China Shop, after you encounter the Berserker for the first time, you're going to need to lure her around to break several breakable walls in order to lure her outside so that we can hit her with a hammer. After breaking through the second breakable door, head towards the third door at the end of the room and turn left. You're going to find the CogTags in a nook in the corner. This should award you with your first achievement/trophy for Time to Remember, which is for finding 11 of the 33 CogTags. So for our last CogTags of Act 1, we're going to lure the Berserker outside. Once you get outside, ignore the Berserker for a moment, go ahead and turn to your left, and you're going to make your way towards this back left wall over here. You're going to see the Crimson Omen on the wall right there, and to the right behind that lamppost and pillar is going to be your final CogTag for this act. So beginning Act 2 with chapter Tick Tick Boom, we're going to regroup with our squad. Jack is going to open a door for us to continue forward, and you'll find yourself in this stairwell. Head down the stairs, turn to your right to head down this next set of stairs right here. You're going to see a half wall with a body behind it. Go ahead and jump over the wall to find your CogTags on the ground. So for CogTags number 14, a little later, we're going to find ourselves in the chapter Grist. You're going to be in this factory here. You're going to make your way along the catwalks, and a couple of wretches are going to attack you, and there's going to be a little scene that plays out. Go ahead and continue forward after you've killed all of those wretches. Turn left through this doorway to head down these stairs right here. Then you're going to immediately turn around and walk under the stairs and go behind these dumpsters with that wretch in it right there to find your next set of CogTags. So a little later in the same chapter, you're going to come to a stranded camp, and there's going to be a large gateway to your right here. Go ahead and continue across the street towards the Crimson Omen on the wall there to find your next set of cog tags behind the newspaper dispensers. So this is going to be Act 2, Chapter Lethal Dusk. After you reach the first checkpoint, you're going to see two stranded men be killed by the Krill. Continue through the building and you're going to come outside to this area. There's going to be a fight that takes place. Make your way through it until you come to this point here to your left. Shoot that propane tank to create light. Head over there to find your cog tags. Later in that same chapter, you're going to come to an open area with a large spotlight at the top of the building. The cog tags are going to be directly to your left as you enter. If you're playing co-op, one person will use the floodlight to guide the other player through the darkness safely without them being attacked by the Krill. You're going to use this method to get those cog tags. If you're solo, however, you will guide Dom across the street until he turns the lights on. Then you're going to take the floodlight and turn it back to the cog tags to create a safe place for yourself to cross the street. If you're confused, go ahead and just follow what I do in the video. So this chapter is going to be Dark Labyrinth. We're still in Act 2 here. You're going to encounter an individual who is very drunk. He's going to guide you through this house with a bunch of wretches in it. He's going to be switching the lights on and off as you make your way through, so be careful of that. Once you reach the end of this building, you're going to come outside and see a car with a Crimson Omen on it. Turn to your right to find the cog tags directly on the ground. So now we're going to be starting Act 3, which is Belly of the Beast. This chapter is going to be Downpour. After you first encounter the Lambent Wretches, you're going to make your way to this area. Notice the Crimson Omen on this building to the right. Go ahead and wrap around the back of it, walk to the dock, and run to the end of the dock to find your next set of cog tags just waiting for you. So again in Act 3, this time it's going to be Chapter Evolution. You're going to come to this area with the rickety floorboards. You're going to witness a man fall through the floorboards and get ripped apart by a bunch of lambent wretches. To avoid the same fate, go ahead and follow the same path that I take here to get to your next cog tags. Don't worry, if you fall, there's a ladder in the corner of the room that can take you back up to start again. So again, in Act 3 Evolution, you're going to come to this area where you're going to be fighting a bunch of wretches and drones. You're going to see a boomer come down the lift, and Jack is going to open this door for you. Head through the door, and instead of going to the green button to the right, go down the stairs, turn to your right to find the cog tags in a little nook. After your squad rides down into the hollows, you're going to come to this area here. You're just going to head forward until you find a fork in the road. Go ahead and turn right, and you're going to see the Crimson Omen on a metal structure way far ahead. Run all the way down there, and you're going to find the cog tags on the ground next to an old skeleton and some grenades. If you've been following along with the guide, these cog tags should give you the achievement/trophy for Honor Bound. So again, in the chapter Darkest Before the Dawn, you and Dom are going to fall down a small waterfall. Once you get to the bottom, there's going to be a small fight down here. You'll notice the Crimson Omen over there on the metal structure. Go ahead and make your way towards it, but do not go up the stairs that lead directly to it. Instead, turn to your right, and you'll see the cog tags just sitting in a corner. So in Darkest Before the Dawn, again, this is going to be your last cog tag of Act 3. You're going to see the corpser through the wall right there, and you're going to get on the radio. So go ahead and turn to your right, and you're going to see this broken old truck. The cog tags are going to be in the corner to the right, behind the truck, next to an ammo case. So at the very beginning of Act 4 is going to be the chapter Campus Grinder. You're going to come to this wide open area right here. It's going to be a large fight. Notice the Crimson Omen on the building right there. Once you're done with the fight, stick to these buildings on the right, and you're going to find the cog tags sitting next to a small stairwell right here with an open door. This is going to be cog tags number 25. So again, in Act 4, this chapter is going to be bad to worse. Cog tags number 26. As soon as you start this chapter, walk forward. You'll see the Crimson Omen right there on the wall. The cog tags will be right in front of you. So quite a bit later, you're going to come to the Phoenix Estate. This chapter is going to be Imaginary Place. You're going to do some things ahead of this to get this door to open up. Once that happens, go ahead and just follow my route here until you come to this large room with a wooden desk on it. The cog tags are going to be underneath the desk. You can go ahead and break it with your chainsaw, with a melee weapon, or you can shoot it however you like. Go ahead and break it and find your cog tags. So starting Act 5 now with a Comedy of Errors, there's going to be a cutscene involving a Brumok that forces you under a bridge, which is a shantytown. You'll come to this point where you have to turn this red valve right here to stop the fire that is blocking your way. Once you've done that, continue around until you come to this open area here. You're going to go ahead and turn to your left as you come out. Notice the Crimson Omen on the wall right there. Go ahead and go through this gate, and you'll find your next set of cog tags on the ground. So again, in Act 5, this time it's going to be the chapter Window Shopping. You're going to be in this parking garage, this parking structure looking thing. There's going to be some wretches that attack you. Just make your way forward until you come to a doorway up ahead. Once you make it to the doorway, there's going to be a stairwell up and a stairwell down. Do not go up, use the stairwell down, and you'll find the cog tags on the ground. Okay, a little bit later, you're going to come to this Brumok boss fight in the chapter Jurassic Proportions. Once you get here, run to the back of the arena past the Brumok, and you're going to find the cog tags against this red building over here. You're going to see the Crimson Omen on the wall. If you pick up the cog tags and you die, do not worry, you will keep them, so you will not need to go pick them up again. Okay, and we're down to our last 3 cog tags. This is going to be Act 5. The chapter is going to be Trainwreck. This is going to be directly after you kill the berserker that jumps on the train. Jack is going to get this door open for you, turn to your left, and the cog tags will be right there. Okay, so immediately after the last cog tags, you're going to come to this train section right here. There's going to be a little bit of a fight. Go ahead and head in. You'll see the Crimson Omen on the left side of the wall right there. Turn to your right at this wall, and the cog tags will be on the ground. For your final set of cog tags, you're going to come to this doorway here with this button that you have to press 8 times to open it. Once you've done that, head to your right and you're going to see another button that you have to press to decouple a couple of silo looking things. Wait for them to roll off to the tracks. Once that's done, head forward and you'll see the Crimson Omen to your left here. Go ahead and stay to the left and enter this doorway. Run to the end of the corridor, open the next door, and find your final set of cog tags laying on the ground, which should give you your achievement / trophy for the Fallen. And that's going to go ahead and bring us to the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any constructive criticism or recommendations, this is the first time I've ever attempted to make a video and the first video I've ever made. I'd love to hear them down in the comments below. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, or if you'd like me to play any other games or give any other guides, please recommend those in the comments below too. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day.